Have you ever wondered what goes on in the mind of a shy cockatiel? That timid bird that hides in the corner of the cage and seems to look at us with distrust? Today we're going to dive into the fascinating emotional world of these small feathered creatures and discover the secrets behind the process of taming adult cockatiels. If you love cockatiels as much as I do, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Here you'll always find special content about these incredible birds that have conquered our hearts. Just imagine, you've just adopted an adult cockatiel, full of history, but completely shy. She wasn't raised with human affection from a young age, and every movement you make seems to frighten her even more. It's frustrating, isn't it? But it's also a unique opportunity to build a truly special connection. Cockatiels are extremely intelligent and sensitive creatures. They possess an impressive emotional memory and can perfectly distinguish between safe and threatening situations. When an adult cockatiel shows shyness, she's simply applying her survival wisdom, developed over the years. What many don't know is that these birds have a complex emotional system, very similar to ours. They feel anxiety, joy, curiosity, and even melancholy. A shy cockatiel isn't stubborn or moody, she's just protecting her heart from possible disappointments. Carefully observe the signals your cockatiel is sending. The position of the crest is like an emotional thermometer. Erect and forward indicates curiosity or alertness, relaxed shows tranquility, and flattened backward reveals fear or discomfort. The eyes also speak volumes, dilating when something awakens interest or concern. Breathing is another fascinating indicator. A stressed cockatiel breathes more rapidly, while a relaxed bird maintains a calm and constant rhythm. Even the way she holds her body feathers tells us her emotional story of the moment. Speaking of essential equipment for this taming process, in this video's description you'll find a special selection of products that can make all the difference in your journey with your cockatiel. These are toys, foods, and accessories carefully chosen to make the experience richer and more enjoyable for both you and your bird. Click the link and discover these treasures. Time is the most important ingredient in taming an adult cockatiel. Unlike a chick, which accepts changes more easily, an adult bird needs patience and consistency. Every small progress is a victory that should be celebrated. Always start with your presence. Sit near the cage, read a book, work on the computer, or simply talk softly. Your cockatiel needs to get used to your movements, your voice, and your scent. Yes, they have a very sharp sense of smell and can distinguish people by their aroma. The human voice is magical for cockatiels. They're naturally attracted to melodic sounds and quiet conversations. Talk to your bird regularly, tell her about your day, sing softly, or even whistle. You'll be surprised at how quickly she'll start responding with small sounds and head movements. Feeding is a powerful emotional bridge. Offer special treats in the palm of your hand, always with slow and predictable movements. Sunflower seeds, small pieces of fruit, or specific bird cookies can become the first link of trust between you. Cockatiels are creatures of routine. They feel safer when they know what to expect. Establish fixed times for feeding, cleaning, and interaction. This predictability helps reduce anxiety and creates an environment of mutual trust. A fascinating curiosity about these birds is their ability to recognize human emotions. Studies show that cockatiels can perceive when we're sad, happy, or stressed, and often adjust their behavior accordingly. A bird that was initially shy may become more receptive precisely in the moments when we most need company. Bathing is a sacred ritual for cockatiels and can become a moment of special connection. Some prefer a gentle spray bottle, others like a small basin with shallow water. Observe your bird's preferences and respect her limits. A cockatiel that bathes in your presence is demonstrating a significant level of trust. To accelerate this process naturally and healthily, it's fundamental to have the right accessories. In the video description, you'll find links to products specially selected for cockatiels. These are items that not only facilitate daily care but also enrich the coexistence experience. From educational toys to premium foods, everything designed for your feathered companion's well-being. It's definitely worth checking out. The body language of cockatiels is rich and expressive. When she tilts her head to the side, she's showing genuine interest in what you're doing or saying. If she lifts one little foot, she may be preparing to approach or simply positioning herself more comfortably to observe you better. Wing movements also communicate a lot. Small tremors can indicate positive excitement, especially when accompanied by soft vocalizations. The complete stretching of wings usually means she's feeling confident and comfortable in your presence. The sounds a cockatiel produces are like an emotional dictionary. Long and melodious whistles generally indicate contentment or communication attempts. Short and repetitive noises may be attention calls. And those very quiet whispering sounds? Those are reserved for moments of greatest intimacy and trust. An adult cockatiel being tamed goes through very well-defined phases. First, the observation phase, where she simply analyzes your every movement. Then comes cautious curiosity, when she begins to show interest in the objects you offer. The third phase is experimental approach, where she may accept treats or even allow you to lightly touch her feathers. Patience during this process is fundamental because each cockatiel has her own internal rhythm. Some may take weeks to accept the first seed from your hand, while others may surprise with their speed in creating bonds. The important thing is to respect these individual timings. Cockatiels have an impressive memory for faces and situations. Once trust is established, it's rarely lost, as long as you maintain consistency in treatment. They remember who treated them with affection and may even show preference for certain family members. The physical environment also enormously influences the taming process. A cage positioned at eye level, in a location with moderate household movement but away from excessive noise, provides the perfect balance between socialization and security. Cockatiels like to observe family life without feeling too exposed. Natural lighting is crucial for the emotional well-being of these birds. They're very sensitive to light and darkness cycles, and a cockatiel that receives adequate sunlight tends to be more emotionally balanced, facilitating the taming process. Specific toys can be great allies in this journey. Objects that make soft sounds, small mirrors, cotton ropes, and swings provide mental stimulation and can serve as icebreakers in interactions. A cockatiel busy with pleasurable activities is naturally less anxious. Music has an almost magical effect on these birds. Soft melodies, especially those with wind instruments or piano, can calm a shy cockatiel and create a more conducive environment for approach. Many learn to recognize their favorite songs and show joy when they're played. The taming process also involves teaching limits gently. A confident cockatiel can become somewhat territorial or possessive. Establishing clear routines and maintaining consistency and rules helps create a balanced and healthy relationship. One of the most exciting rewards of this process is the moment when your cockatiel starts imitating your sounds. It could be a specific whistle, a word, or even the sound of a kiss. When this happens, it's a sign that she not only trusts you but wants to actively communicate. Tamed adult cockatiels develop very distinctive personalities. Some become clowns, always inventing games to get attention. Others reveal themselves as silent and affectionate companions, preferring to simply be nearby. And there are those who transform into little chatterboxes, always ready for a chat. The bond between a person and a tamed cockatiel is deep and lasting. They can live more than 20 years and become true family members. A cockatiel that trusts you will demonstrate this in various ways, sleeping in your presence, allowing head caresses, sharing food, and even trying to show affection to you with her beak. Always remember that you're dealing with a sensitive and intelligent being, capable of forming deep emotional bonds. Each interaction is an opportunity to strengthen this unique connection that only bird lovers can fully understand. When your cockatiel finally overcomes her initial shyness and starts actively seeking your company, you'll understand that all the time and patience invested were worth it. There's nothing comparable to the feeling of being chosen as a friend by such a special and free creature. If this content touched your heart as much as it touched mine, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our videos about these wonderful birds. And remember, your cockatiel doesn't just need your patience, she needs your true love.